As you see, everybody's feeling wonderful. Child's feeling wonderful. Other parental unit is feeling wonderful. Dad, on the other hand, is left with the Black Death. That's all right. I'll get over it. I'm gonna muscle through this thing. Luckily, I don't have a whole lot to do today, just write a few documents and whatnot, so it should be a pretty easy day. Famous last words. Little Monster has a dance competition in Mobile this weekend, and next week I gotta teach a class in Georgia. So, no time to be sick. As you see, my youngest son has decided to lay down the gauntlet, thinking that he is going to out-muscle Dad. The fact that he's more than half my age young, I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna put this thing back together and give him a run for his money.
The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off.
Bath salt, why your speakers in the face? Bath salt, why your speakers in the face? Bath salt, why your speakers in the face? Bath salt, why your speakers in the face?
So pretty much all day as I work, this is what I have at my feet. He's such a big baby. Well, the single hardest parts to do is you're trying to put yourself back together. You're going to get sick. The deal is, can you push through it? How bad do you want what you're striving for? Let's get it. Make it happen. Another 30 minutes down. I know I said I was gonna kick it up to 40. I've been in a little bit of a time crunch the last couple of days, and let's not forget, I'm sick. So instead of going longer, I increased the speed and the incline. See the incline. So that way I can get more work done in the same amount of time. All right, let's get to the rest of the day. So you might notice we went up 1.8 pounds today, but that's not a lot to be concerned about because we've gone down 2.2% body fat. Remember, you can't lose weight and inches at the same time.
Another day in the books. Want to finish up on, do some cardio, hit some abs. Yeah. So, we'll finish this shit up right quick and hit the center. Alright, so just finished up at the gym. Gonna head back. If I get cleaned up. Still early, it's only it's about 10:15 at night. So I'll probably go see what the guys are doing. Probably they're playing video games, I don't know. Go see what we can get into for the rest of the night. Yeah, that's about it. Another day in paradise, so ready to go home. I'll talk to you later. Love you, Pops.
So with everything that's happened over the last couple of days, me getting sick, the child getting sick, in other words, life, I figured what better time to talk about following through on what you start. For most people, at the beginning of every year, we make a promise to change something in our lives. It never fails. We start with a bang and then end with a whimper. Why does this happen? One would say that we're doing something wrong over and over again. Remember Einstein's theory of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I submit, maybe you need to examine whether or not the dream that you've chosen is really a dream. It may just be a desire. Once you get that clear in your head and you've decided that this thing is a dream, it's never too late to start. So I figure I'd offer you 6 tips to help you follow through on what you start. Number 1, strengthen your sense of urgency. No matter how beautiful and awesome your dream is, you have to be motivated to start acting. To get this motivated, you need to create the necessity for change. So how do you do that? Start by considering all the pros and cons to the thing you want to change. Then think about how not changing will negatively impact your life. And most importantly, you have to set a deadline. Open-ended goals are not goals, they're hopes. Number 2, find new emotions. Maybe you've experienced this. You start down the road of following through, and then all of a sudden you just get burned out. The reason for this is that you disconnect from the positive emotion. The best way to combat this is to envision the most pleasant and exciting aspects of the thing you're trying to change. Once you have it, write it down or cut pictures out of magazines or find them online. Then you take that vision and you stick them everywhere, on the fridge, on the microwave, on your computer. The idea is never to forget and have constant reminders of what you're striving for. Number 3, find a support. The idea is to find people that are there and ready to support and inspire you. Make an effort to reach out to family and friends. Tell them about your plan to change. The louder you are about the change that you're trying to make and the more people that know about it, the less likely you are to flake out. The last 3 coming up, but first it's time for dinner. Yum! I have no idea what this is. I have a tendency to order things and forget that I ordered them. Yeah, now I remember. Number 4, eliminate obstacles. With every plan, most things start out pretty smoothly, and then, well, life happens. When this happens to you, find the things that you can control and you can overcome. Everything else, just ignore it. If you can't control it, why bother worrying about it? Number 5, learn new habits. A huge part of making real, lasting change in your life is creating habits that support them. But remember, there's only one way to eat an elephant. One bite at a time. Nom, 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 nom. Break the big habit down into many bite-sized habits. And only try to change or establish one habit at a time. Otherwise, you will get overwhelmed. Number 6, reward yourself. Not just at the end, but all the little steps along the way. Select little milestones, like every time you do that good thing 6 times in a row, you reward yourself with a piece of chocolate, a night out, quiet time alone in a bubble bath, whatever is going to positively reinforce that thing so you want to keep doing. Remember, dreaming, setting goals, making plans isn't enough to achieve success. You need to act today, tomorrow, and every day to make your dream materialize. Think of some motivation that will help you move forward today. Leave it down in the comments below. I want to know what your plan is and what you choose to achieve. There's no time like the present to follow through. I'll talk to you later, kids.